You know, I've just been thinking. I'm trying to think of some other, videos to do on the channel, but I want it to be something that I can actually play, something I can have fun with. Hey, wait a second. I think I just got the new Assassin's Creed Origins game a couple weeks ago. I should play that. I've heard all sorts of, things about the game saying, oh, it's so hard. Oh, you need to be a true assassin to play it. Well, you know what? To properly review it, I'm gonna master the game right off the bat. This is gonna be easy. Oh, hard. So much death. So much me sucking. Can't play game. Man, I'm so upset. I couldn't even get past this game. I can't review it. I can't make a video of it if I can't do it. Now what am I gonna do? Wait. I remember my sensei from the Assassin's Guild. I remember some great advice that he once gave me.
Brian, for the last time, stop throwing eggs at my house. I have to pay my housekeeper every time you do it. If you do it one more time, I'm going to cut your tongue out and feed it to my dog. Are we clear?
Yeah. He gave me some really great advice that day. So you know what? I'm going to put that advice to practice. I am going to become the ultimate assassin. In order to become an assassin, I have to take on the ultimate challenge in order to conquer this game. Oh boy. Well, in order to be a true assassin, you have to become an assassin. I have to be prepared to do this in order to wield the legendary blade that all assassins wear. That they all wield for ultimate power. I have to make this sacrifice. Well, here goes. With this, once I remove it, I'll be able to become an assassin. Once I do this hard task. Oh man. It's a good thing I followed my master's advice. Cut your food with the knife, break it down into smaller portions, and refurbish your body. Now I'm ready for the review. What is going on, guys? It is me, DaBoss, for another video today. Today, guys, I decided to come out with another little review video of Assassin's Creed Origins. I don't know how many of you guys have played the game so far, but I just want to say right off the bat, before I get into my thoughts and feelings on this, that it is probably one of my favorite games that I've played, especially within the past year and a half, something like that. But I would say it's in my top 10 games right now of all time, or top 15, one of the two. I just love the game a lot. I'm just going to say that at the start. Also, before I get into my thoughts and feelings on the game as a whole, I wanted to show you guys this little cool figurine that I got. If you guys don't know what this is the Assassin's Creed 3 statue of Connor Kenway from Assassin's Creed 3. Also, one of my top 20 favorite games. That statue I actually got in a limited edition PS3 box. It came with the statue, George Washington's notebook, what is it? Yeah, it's a belt buckle with the Assassin's insignia on it. And it was supposed to come with a flag, but for some reason, it didn't come with the box, so I don't know. It's not a big deal, I'm not complaining, but still, it's a little weird. But I ended up getting this from a good friend of mine for my birthday or Christmas. It was one of the two. But either way, he gave it to me as a gift for the holiday season, so which was really appreciative of me. Shout out to you, man, if you're watching. But, it's really cool to have. It's another thing to add to the growing collection of stuff that I am collecting, like Funkos, figurines, and other franchises that I'm into. But that's besides the point. I just wanted to point that out to you guys. So, let's get into the main point of today's video, which is the Assassin's Creed Origins review. One of my initial thoughts in this game, well, before I even picked it up, I got it for Christmas, actually, for my family, and, we all play it here I have it for the Xbox One. I don't know, it looked like a good game, but I heard that there was a bit of controversy with it. I know that some people were, I heard a couple of complaints that people thought that they were just rehashing the whole, Assassin's gimmick, that it's just like a copy, carbon paste of, all the other Assassin's Creed games. And I know some people were up in arms about the whole DLC transaction thing, which I know that it's a big deal now, especially with what happened with EA and all that other junk that happened, so I'm not going to get into that. But I will say this, I do not agree with those. First off, I have no need for DLC in this game at all. I never worried about buying extra content in video games in general. Not really my style, especially for games like Assassin's Creed, which I don't think they really ever had them in it anyway. But I really, really enjoyed this game. The graphics for this game are absolutely beautiful. The technology that went into making this little piece of art, oh my gosh. The details in, like, the pyramids, the cliffs, the buildings, everything that they depict in ancient Egypt as you're playing as Bayek, the main character, look absolutely amazing. The animations for while you're running, while you're riding on horseback or riding on a camel, heck, even while you're fighting against guards with a sword or with a bow and arrow, the animations are very smooth, very nice frame rate, very beautiful graphics. I really love the gameplay and the increased gameplay element that they added to it, more the smoothness, the graphics, and all that. I love the new quest system that they have set up with it. How I never did extra stuff in the older Assassin's Creed games. I'm going to be honest. I just played them for the story to complete the games at the time. But this game has made me, turn a new leaf as far as doing extra stuff goes in the Assassin's Creed series, which is one of my favorite series of all time, if you didn't already know. But this game has made me do the extra stuff. These quests are so more easily accessible on the map. You can just mark them. You can go to them. They're each like a mini story of their own. They're just really cool to play. The best part is they also lead you to different camps and areas, which you can go to anyway without the quests. But when you go to these camps, you can raid them. You can kill the commander and a captain, for example, to clear the area and steal the treasure. They're like 3 or 4 main treasures normally in like a high-level camp area where you can, help to clear the area, but also you get some really cool weapons. You get some good scythe swords, you get some good sickles, you get some good swords, you get some good bow and arrows, you get some really, really cool stuff. Quests, they give you ability points, which is a new system. I'll get into that in a second. But they give you ability points. You can get EXP points to level up, which allows you better access to, increased damage that you can deal to your enemies and increased health that you can have in the game. So that's a big advantage in itself. So I really love the new system that they added for that. The ability system, this is the first time that they've ever added it into an Assassin's Creed game, at least from what I remember anyway. But it's a little unusual, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little different. I enjoy it, don't get me wrong, like getting all these points to access different abilities that you can use, that you can equip to Bayek, that you can use for in combat, or you can use for certain quests, or that you can use for, your bow and arrow and your archery skills and whatnot. But it's definitely different, and this isn't a complaint, but it's just an observation. The normal stuff that you were able to do in the older Assassin's Creed games are now, you have to get them with ability points, like pulling somebody off a horse and taking their horse over, or jumping out and assassinating somebody from the sky, or certain things with your bow and arrow that you can normally do in the old games. Like, there's certain things that you could do in the older games that you didn't need ability points for. They didn't even exist then, but you know what I'm saying. You could do them normally without any requirements. Now it's a bit different, but it's not a big deal. It's just, a casual observation on my part. But I really like the ability link system, and I know some people might complain about it. That might not be the preferred style, that kind of thing. I'm sure there are people that disagree with it. But I will say this, I really, really enjoy it. I think it's a more creative aspect to decide the route that you want to go. If you want to be, go the warrior route, you want to go the hunter route, do you want to go the archer route, do you want to go the, whatever the other section's called on that ability link thing route. So I really enjoy the system. I think that, it's a lot of cool stuff. I really enjoy the story of the game. I'm not done with the game yet. I am at the part where you have to kill the lizard, so, I'm not going to spoil the story for those of you who haven't played the game, but story's really set up. I really, really enjoy it. It's more in-depth. There are a lot more targets in this game that you have to go and kill, and there's a lot more creative stuff. The exploration's better. The historical aspect of it is amazing. That adds in really well with the new graphics. I will say this, if this is the origin of the Templars and the Assassins, my gosh, this is one heck of a beginning, I'll tell you that much. It's like the classic revenge story, like with Bayek and his wife and everything. Again, I don't want to spoil it for you guys who haven't played the game. But I will say this, they do a pretty good job of avenging a certain family member of theirs that got killed. And it also helps them, form their own order to take on this growing organization for evil, which eventually becomes the Templars. And they form their own organization. also known as the Assassins. I will spoil this little piece because I really want to mention it. You guys know about the historical fact that Cleopatra died from poisoning, like she committed suicide. But in the Assassin's Creed game, Origins, I haven't gotten to this part yet. I looked it up. Yes, I read the plot for the game. Don't judge me. I was curious at the time before I played it. But it turns out that Aya, Bayek's wife, also one of the founding members of the Assassins, poisons her. So I really like that they take historical facts and they transfer them into like in the Assassin's Creed universe. Like instead of her committing suicide, like in real life in the game, she gets poisoned, and it's not suicide; she's murdered. So it's really cool that they do that kind of thing in the game. Really, really amazing game. I absolutely love this thing. If you guys haven't played it yet, I would recommend picking up Assassin's Creed Origins for all the reasons that I listed and much more stuff that you guys will discover on your own. If I had to give this game a ranking, I give it a 10 out of 10. Honestly, I can't really think of anything negative about it, to be honest. The one thing that I will complain about is those stupid bounty hunters that come after you kill that dude in the bathhouse. Eudoros, I think his name is Eudoros. After you kill him, you get all these stupid bounty hunters following you everywhere as you do quests and you continue with the story. Really annoying to deal with, and they're pretty much insta-kill, unless you're really high in levels, so good luck if you guys run into these guys. Either way, no real complaints about the game. I think that this is a really good game. I'm not going to focus on any of that extra DLC bullcrap and all that other stuff. Doesn't really concern me, and I don't really care too much about it. So it doesn't really affect me as a person. Or it doesn't really affect me personally because I don't use it. So anyway, yeah. So I give this game a 10 out of 10. That's my ranking on the Assassin's Creed Origins. Again, if you guys haven't picked it up yet, I would recommend getting it and playing it, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the experience. Even if you're not an Assassin's Creed fan and you're not nostalgic for this kind of game, I don't know, I would say give it a try anyway. Who knows? If you're not a fan, maybe this will get you into the series. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. In the comment section down below, if you guys really want to, they'll be curious to see your thoughts and feedback on what you guys think of on Assassin's Creed Origins. Just let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, if you guys did enjoy the video, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel to catch the next video, or, the future content anyway. And that's all for me today, guys. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.